So we just received an update that excites me a little bit regarding totems. All right, so I'm going to read through this a little bit. There's some other stuff in here, and we're going to go through that as well. But specifically, the totem part is really interesting. It's a comprehensive upgrade of the developing items and materials for purple and orange totems. So let's go down to, okay. They unified, so they took the purple runestones and the orange runestones and they converted them all into superior runestones. They took the totem force of purple totems and orange totems and they unified them into new superior runestones. And they did it based on a ratio where you get more superior for the orange runestones that you had in the past than you would for the purple runestones that you had in the past. So it's just a conversion there. It makes sense because the orange was a lot more difficult to get and a lot more expensive. So they've also temporarily adjusted the cooldown time for the totem reset to 24 hours. And they'll let us know when that changes. Hopefully not for a little bit, and I'm going to show you why. They've also, it's pretty interesting, to the Fortress War event, they've added the battle replay feature. So going forward on the Fortress War events that begin this week tomorrow, and going forward, you'll be able to go back and actually look at those events, which is great. Great, great, great. All right, so let's actually go and look what I did here. So, I went in and I was thinking, oh man, this is awesome. Now I can go ahead and reset all of my purple, my purple totem, and then apply all of that to the orange. And finally, I would have an awesome orange totem. So I did this in Wrath. So I went over and I reset my fire totem. And then I went over to the Wrath totem. And yeah, I had all the runestones here to update all of this. But when I actually got to pretty much the most important thing here. So when you're on, and you need to do both of these, but when you're here within the totem and you're applying your totem force, what you're getting is skill. So I'll show you, when I went through and I updated, I got all of these tech, all this tech applied. And some of it's really good. Look, troop damage, archer damage for me is great. And the critical strike damage boost of 9% is great. Love it. No problems there on here. It's a little bit less on the main stats, but the bottom stats are a lot more important. So that's great. The problem is here. So they did not unify the orange and the purple tattoos. So to upgrade your actual totem here, the skill, you're still going to have to, as of right now, go through the events to get the materials that you need to upgrade it. And when you upgrade this is where you're going to see the most, damage increase and all of that within your battle reports is going to come from this more than the stat, the tech that you were given. So, I'm hoping that they do the same sort of thing with the orange and the purple tattoos so that I'm able to upgrade here. Otherwise, I can reset this in 24 hours and then I will be able to upgrade my purple stats, at least. Again, it's still the same thing. But at least I can get the totem back that's going to have the most... the best effect for me. Because what you do, so you have to remember this. When you're upgrading your totems, again, I'm going to say it again. When you're using the runestones, all you're getting are the stats. You're getting these upgraded stats. That's it. Right? It's not actually going to do any extra damage from your totem. Right? Your troops will do a little bit more damage. But here, in the skill, so like for example, the Wrath's Punishment, it sounds really interesting. It fires down lightning on top of enemy troops all at the same time. And if you upgrade it enough, I mean, it has even greater chances to hit, and it looks like it does a ton of damage. And I know everyone is actually going with they're going with the Earth's Rage here because of this, where it says true damage. So it's dealing true damage equal to the total battle power of the Lord's current troops times 0.5. And as you upgrade that, that percentage grows pretty fast. That times whatever grows pretty fast. So you may have seen this update, and you may be thinking, oh, you know what, I'm going to go in, and you may be thinking the same thing that I tried to do, which is I was thinking, for some reason I didn't read it well enough, that all the materials for the purple and the gold or the orange totems were unified, and now I could upgrade my orange totem skill higher. But nope, it's still stuck at level 2 here, and it doesn't do a lot of damage for me right now at this low level. I know that later on the amount of damage that I'm going to get from this orange is going to go up until it's way above what I could actually do with the purple totems, right? So these are the totems to go with for me for right now. For some people out there, they probably spend enough in the event to have really strong orange totems, and with this update, they're able to even get even stronger as far as what the stats that the totem's actually giving them. So I hope this helps. I hope it will prevent you from doing the same thing that I did here. But I do hope that at some point, either the orange tattoos for upgrading the totem skill, and even the blue and the purple, make it to the sales tab and the prices come down a little bit, or that the orange tattoos and the purple tattoos are combined into a single resource, just like the runestones were, to make it a little bit easier for everybody to upgrade their totems. All right. With that, thank you. Take care.